Hey, Truther family, Bosco Nick here with Find Your Truth. Today we've got some interesting information. I was watching a YouTube video, High Impact TV, or High Impact Flicks. I don't know, I can't remember which one was deleted and which one's still running. But either way, I was watching a video on him, and he was saying that about the death map or fear porn map that they have everybody going by with this Sharona, and lo and behold, the map actually, hold on a second, the map actually is ran by one of these corrupt companies. A second. Just trying to get this up here. I'm just going to make sure I have this page pulled up first. Here it is. Okay, so we have that. And then let me get a new tab because I'm going to need backup. Bear with me. Okay, we can now screen share. But anyway, this one company is basing this whole thing, alright? And they're also trying to get in with the whole VXX, okay? So, don't worry, it's not Sharona, it's not Corona cough, it's chronic cough. Anyhow, let's screen share here. So, get this, pop this open. Oh, look at who are these people? Yeah, they aren't too well established, are they? And here is their death map. Okay. So as long as, like Brian was saying, as long as they keep upping the number, and like I keep telling people around here too, as long as they keep upping that number, or upping any number anywhere, it's just going to keep it going. So the more people, I mean, there might even be people out there that aren't even going to get tested, and they're just making these numbers up. Or it's like they were saying, like even the experts, supposed experts were saying, they, hold on, I lost train of thought here. Even the experts were saying that the deaths were, you know, these people were old, and then they were tested, and they came up positive, so they were considered a case, and or it, you know, death, whatever, by CV-19. So, I mean, look here, we've got, you know, 10% of the U.S. citizens are alcoholics, and nearly 50% automobile fatalities, and we're worried about all this other stuff. But anyway, you know, you can keep going down this list. It's a huge list, and it's very simple to look these scummy corporations up, because you just type in the name, and then next to it you'll type corporate rap sheet, and it will bring up all kinds of stuff. Look at the corporate compliance department, John Hopkins, And I also do believe something with baby powder, I think. It's in here somewhere. You know, Google's really starting to get me aggravated and a lot of other people aggravated, because you can see that they do take a lot of this stuff off, or you've really got to scroll through the information. Baby powder lawsuit right there. See what I mean? You got to like scroll through, because they're not going to put stuff like that at the top, even though that should be the top result, because that's what you're searching for, you know? Nope, not at all. And you know, a lot of women wound up getting cervical cancer and dying. And some women are, you know, receiving compensation. But, you know, in the end, if you got cancer and you know you ain't making it, you can't take the money with you, unfortunately. This also goes for other companies as well. Let's go back here. And it makes you wonder why these companies here can still put product on a shelf. It just baffles me. You know, the FDA, these little alphabet agencies that are just horrible, not good for you. They're all private entities, and they're for profit and not for your benefit. And everybody knows this corporation here. But now think of it this way. Not only, you know, did they go through this whole Roundup thing, but check this out. They created Agent Orange. Same stuff. Same stuff that they'd had over in Vietnam. And all the guys that have colon cancer, you know, or the people that died with colon cancer, like my great uncle. Yeah, and their families didn't receive any sort of compensation. You know, where's my grievance? He was awesome. You know, I didn't get anything for that. Uncle Sam loves you. Sure does. Loves putting your blood in the sand. Or in the dirt. Wherever. Anyhow, let's go back to here so I can think of some more interesting stuff to show you. I do believe the John Hopkins is trying to come out with the VAXX for this whole thing. They honestly can't, because the CDC... Hold on a second, I'm going to try to find something else for you. The CDC even says it's an unisolated incident. So that if it's unisolated, that means that they've never actually had anybody or any form of anything of this so-called CV-19 in their possession to be able to come up with a VAXX or any sort of anything to help you, so to speak. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to go silent. I'm sure everybody can still see me, but I am looking at Google, so I'll be typing. Give me 1 minute. Culturing at the CDC was isolated. See, now they're making this stuff up. A duration of isolation and precautions for adults with COVID. Well, the thing is that they've never isolated it. They haven't isolated the incident. Guidance does not imply immunity. Wait, update it. It's isolation. See, they're talking about isolation like social distancing or being locked down. I'm not talking isolation in that sense. Oh, I don't know where I would find this. I guess it would be this, maybe. I'll read it a little bit. I'll see what happens. Okay, see. Now they're trying to... Alright, I don't even think this is a CDC webpage. It says CDC at the top, but I don't think it is. No, it's not. It's the National Center for Immunization and Respiratory Disease, which is NCIRD, a division of the viral disease. Last update, it was May 5th on 2020. See, this isn't even the CDC, and it's supposed to be top of the list, right? Not at all. So, back we go. I have to watch that video again, and we'll see. We'll see what website that is, where I can find it. I don't think the CDC would actually have that directly. Like if I went to their search engine and type in unisolated COVID-19, you know what I mean? So I don't know if that'll work, but yeah. So anyway, that's kind of like one of the things I was trying to get across to a lot of people was that these corporations are really putting themselves out there, and all you really have to do is do the right research, and you'll find the ties. You can put the puzzle together. It's really not that hard, especially when you start going on more of a formality type of level, like when you start looking at your documents, okay, like your paperwork. If you're free, why would you need documents? Think about that. If you're a free human being and you are an individually governed sovereign citizen, why would you need paperwork? Why would you need a piece of paper written out by a registrar, which is basically the same thing that is standing off on a ship, dock, port, whatever, waiting for cargo? It's the same individual. A lot of good people out there to talk about that, like Gordon Maxwell, a couple other people, but Santos Bonacci and all them really good researchers out there. Smoking Joe McHale from Australia. He's awesome. I like watching him. He's a good dude. But yeah, that's pretty simple. If you want to know what the companies have been into, what their game plan was and what their game plan is going to be, just look at their corporate rap sheet. It's like looking up history. Just you're going back and just checking them out. But it's not that difficult as people make it seem, and we really do need to take the conspiracy theory bullshit and just stick it in the back seat for now. Just put it in the back seat, because we're in like a really bad time right now, and we need to worry about this crime against humanity before it gets worse, because it's going to get worse. This is Agenda 21, what they're doing, okay? And it's all ran by the UN. I showed you that. I showed you the one world government, the galactic debate. Who will be president of the entire galaxy? Yeah. That's exactly what we're dealing with. So, but instead of galaxy, we'll put humanity. Well, that's what we'll put. Just like how we took out that one word and we put agenda in there. Yeah, propaganda. Yeah, we did that. So, but yeah, I like this whole screen sharing bit. I could actually show you what I'm looking at. I don't really have to go into too much discussion on it. trying to think of what else I can show you. I know quite a bit of stuff. I had a whole slew of things I wanted to say. Bosco Nick with Find Your Truth. And if I think of anything else, I'll hop back on. And I hope you all find your truth. Stay safe, stay vigilant.